You lie down, close your eyes, and then there they are, your four-legged friend, making their way to their favorite spot on your bed. Have you ever wondered why your dog prefers to sleep with you instead of using their own cozy bed? And more importantly, have you thought about whether it's actually safe to share your sleeping space with them? In this video, I'll break down the reasons why your dog loves snuggling up next to you, and we'll explore whether or not it's something you should allow. Number 1, it's in their nature. Your dog sleeps with you because, at the core of it, that's just what their DNA tells them to do. Remember, dogs are direct descendants of wolves, and they've held on to that deeply social nature. They don't like being alone. They thrive in company, especially the company of those they consider part of their pack. And guess what? That means you. You've become a key member of your dog's inner circle, their trusted human. So this urge to stay close even while sleeping isn't something they can just turn off. It's an instinct that's helped them and their ancestors survive for centuries. That's why it feels so natural for them to follow you to bed. It's literally in their nature. And if you've got more than one dog, they might snuggle with each other. But don't be surprised if they still find their way to you. You're their person, after all. Number 2, they're protecting you. When your dog lays next to you at night, they're not just looking for a comfy spot. They're actually fulfilling their protective instinct. To your dog, you're a part of their pack, and they feel a deep responsibility to keep you safe. This protective nature kicks in even more at night, when they think both of you are at your most vulnerable. In their mind, lying close to you ensures that nothing bad will happen while you sleep. Remember, in the wild, sleep is the most vulnerable time for animals. Even though your dog lives comfortably in your home now, that natural alertness is still there. It's a built-in instinct to stay close and keep you safe. Number 3, they feel safer by your side. Just like your dog stays close to protect you, they also feel safer when they're snuggled up next to you. When your dog chooses to sleep beside you, it's a sign of absolute trust. If they rest their head on your body or snuggle in tight, they're telling you they feel completely secure in your presence. It's their way of saying, "I trust you to keep me safe." It's almost like a mutual care cycle. Your dog protects you, and at the same time, they feel protected by you. It's a beautiful exchange of loyalty and trust. Number 4, they're looking for a warmer place. Now, sometimes the reason your dog hops into bed with you is a lot simpler than instinct or protection. It's just about staying warm. Let's face it, the floor can be cold and uncomfortable at night, and your bed is like a warm oasis for your dog. This is especially true for smaller breeds or dogs with less fur, since keeping their body temperature up takes more effort. If you notice your dog regularly climbing into bed to get cozy, it might be worth checking out their own sleeping spot. Is their bed warm enough? Is it well insulated from the cold floor? Ensuring their bed is comfy and warm will help them rest better, and they might be less tempted to crawl under the covers with you, though they still might, just for the company. If this video made you crack a smile, smash that subscribe button and give us a like. It really boosts our spirits. And hey, you won't miss our next viral attempt. Number 5, they're more comfortable than in their bed. If your dog is uncomfortable in their bed, let me tell you, they will try to sleep in yours by any means necessary. You have to understand that if their bed is small, uncomfortable, or located in a bad part of the house, they won't rest well and will seek an alternative. Avoid placing their bed in high-traffic areas with noise or drafts. Also, try to make sure the bed fits their size and has the right texture. If you neglect this point, you'll end up with your dog at your feet every night. If that's what you want, it's okay, but if you want to avoid this habit, make sure they have a good place to rest alone. Number 6, they feel unwell. Has your dog always slept alone and suddenly started sleeping with you? If that's the case, it's definitely time to pay attention. A sudden change in sleeping habits usually means something's off. When a dog that normally sleeps on their own starts seeking you out at night, it can be a sign that they're not feeling well. This could be due to a range of things, from emotional states like fear, anxiety, or loneliness, to physical pain or discomfort. In times of discomfort, dogs tend to seek out the comfort of their humans. Sleeping with you gives them a sense of security, which helps alleviate some of whatever it is they're going through. Your presence brings them comfort and allows them to feel just a bit better. If you notice this shift, start by paying close attention to other symptoms. Are they acting lethargic, whining, or showing any signs of distress? If there's even a chance that it could be physical pain or discomfort, it's best to get them checked out by a vet. And if you suspect it's more about fear or anxiety, consulting a dog trainer or behaviorist can help you find the best way to support your dog and ease their fears. Number 7, they're showing their love. The final reason, and arguably the most heartwarming one, is that your dog simply adores you. Even if they have everything they need to be comfortable, like a warm, cozy bed and a sense of safety, they still choose to sleep by your side. Why? Because they want to be with you. For your dog, you are their entire world, and snuggling up next to you at night is one of the purest ways they can express their love and devotion. When your dog chooses your bed over their own, it's a true gesture of affection. They could rest anywhere, but they want to be as close to you as possible. If you prefer that your dog sleeps in their own space, it's important to guide them with patience and understanding. Recognize that when they seek you out at night, it's not just a habit, it's a deep expression of love. With some gentle guidance, you can teach them to sleep where you prefer while still appreciating their sweet show of affection. Now that we've gone over all the reasons your dog might be hopping into bed with you, let's dive into a big question. Should you actually let them sleep with you? Deciding whether your dog should share your bed isn't as simple as a straight yes or no. On one hand, sleeping together can really strengthen the bond between you and your dog. There's something comforting about their warmth and companionship at night, and having them close by can make both of you feel more secure. However, there are some things you should consider before making the decision. First off, it's best to make sure your dog is an adult and well-trained before inviting them into your bed. If you start letting them sleep with you when they're just a cute little puppy, they might not understand why they suddenly can't as they grow up, and they'll definitely take up more space than you think once they're full grown. Also, keep in mind that while sharing your bed can boost your connection, it might come with some disruptions to your sleep. Dogs tend to wake up more easily during the night, and their movements or restlessness could disturb your rest. Plus, there are practical factors like allergies. If you're allergic to pet dander, sleeping right next to your dog all night can make those symptoms worse. Hygiene is another important factor to think about. Keeping your dog clean and free of parasites is crucial for the health of both of you. But on the flip side, there are some significant benefits to having your dog sleep with you. Studies have shown that sleeping with your dog can actually improve your sleep quality and overall mood. Being close to them can release oxytocin, the love hormone, which helps reduce stress and anxiety. However, if your dog's presence in bed is more disruptive than comforting, a great compromise is to place their bed right next to yours. That way, you still get the emotional closeness without the potential downsides of sharing the same sleeping space. Ultimately, the decision to let your dog sleep with you comes down to balancing the emotional benefits with any possible complications. With a little thought and preparation, sharing your bed with your dog can be an incredibly rewarding experience for both of you. And now, I want to talk about something that might be on your mind. Can sleeping with your dog cause them separation anxiety? Don't worry, sleeping with your dog won't cause them separation anxiety. This is actually a common misconception. The truth is, dogs who already experience separation anxiety are simply more likely to want to be close to you, even at night. It's not the act of sleeping together that creates the anxiety. Instead, it's other factors, like their emotional state or previous experiences, that contribute to it. So, if your dog wants to snuggle up next to you when you go to bed, it's more about their love for you or their need to feel safe, rather than a source of stress when you're away. In fact, sharing your bed is often a comfort for them, not something that will make them anxious when you're gone. Now that we've explored why your dog loves sleeping with you and the pros and cons of letting them share your bed, I know you're curious to learn more about these fascinating furry companions. That's why I've got another video lined up for you, where I dive even deeper into understanding your dog's behavior. Go ahead, tap on the image popping up on the screen, and discover even more insights about what makes your dog tick. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Keep learning, keep bonding, and I'll see you in the next video.